Hi Pisces, Pisces placements. Welcome to Pisces Tarot and Advice. And welcome to your daily reading. I hope you're well. We're going to see what's going on for you today. I am a bit under the weather, so please excuse my voice and bear with. So we're going to look and see what's going on for you today, what you need to know, what's coming up. Take the messages that resonate, but do keep in mind things that don't resonate. It could be that it hasn't happened yet, and that's why you don't have that reference. Or, of course, it could be that it's not your message. These are general readings at the end of the day. So trust your intuition. Just keep it in mind. Your weekly reading is out, so check that out if you haven't already. Now let's have a look and see what's going on for Pisces placements. Okay, here we go. Overall energy of the day. I'm using a bigger deck, so it's a bit more challenging to manage, but not impossible. Okay, so the overall energy for today, we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, very nice. The Ace of Wands is some sort of fresh start, new energy, new inspiration. Can be in the form of new job, new passion, something new that excites you, or renewed passion for something as well. Renewed interest, curiosity. It uplifts you. It makes you happy to look into it. It gets you all excited. On a day-to-day, this could talk about a new job, a new course of something, a new workout routine, regaining your energy after a time where maybe that was a challenge. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and we've been seeing the Wheel of Fortune for quite some time here with the Devil and the Ace of Swords. Wow. So 2 aces, Wheel of Fortune, and the Devil. So today's a day for breaking habits, breaking bad habits, breaking patterns, and starting fresh, starting something different, okay? This is really beautiful. You may have been trying to cut something, quit something, stop doing something, or, starting something healthy and then not being able to maintain it, whatever it is. Today, the energy is very, very favorable, okay? You have your passion and drive behind this. You have your clear thinking. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to cut out what doesn't serve. I'm ready to change. I know what I need to change. Ace of Swords is like complete clarity. I know what the issue is. I know what I need to do. I have the energy, willpower to do it. But we're also being supported by universe, God, angel, spirit, whatever you want to call it, okay? On an energetic level with the Wheel of Fortune, this is energy that facilitates change. We just have to meet it in the middle. We just have to jump on the bandwagon and it will turn, right? And break us away or keep us away, finally break away, finally keep away from something that has been unhealthy, maybe full-blown toxic, an addiction, or just something that either had power over us or we felt like we couldn't do anything in the situation. We felt powerless in the situation, right? So this could be anything from a bad relationship, bad friendship, leaving a toxic environment, whether that's job or community or club, quitting something that's been an addiction for you. I don't know, something around smoking, drinking, what you eat, how much you eat, too much, too little. I don't know. The Devil is a card of extremes, okay? And whatever you start today, so have a little think about that. Whatever you start today in this energy, in this mentality, and with this drive, it will keep going for you, okay? So that is really, really cool. 2 of Wands. We're breaking free from the old. We're starting something new with the Ace of Wands, and it will continue. It will continue. This will become the new normal, all right? So healthier spending habits. You can actually start saving money now because you stop dipping back into it for, whatever reason. You can start eating better, more, less, more balanced. You can maintain that workout program or stick to your physiotherapy routine or stick to a healthy routine of any kind. You start a new job where it's a healthier environment because you're healthier. So you have boundaries you didn't have before. You have expectations you didn't have before, right? So you're starting off on the right foot because you've learned from all the difficulty. So that is pretty cool. All right. So let's see in terms of what other scenarios Pisces could be dealing with today. But take advantage of this energy, all right? It makes sense, actually, because as I'm recording this, we're under the energy of the eclipse. There's an eclipse going on. I don't know if I think it's a lunar eclipse. I don't know if it's full, partial, new. I can't remember. I'm not an astrologer, but I know it's an eclipse. I know it's very powerful. I know it's in the sign of Virgo, I believe, which is all to do with routine, yeah, structure. So it translates into the energies, okay, that we're seeing in the cards. So that is pretty cool. I always get a kick out of that anyway. Okay, so let's see. What else is Pisces dealing with today? What else is Pisces dealing with today? We have the Two of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and you have the moon there. And it's dark, so it's like an eclipse. And the Lovers. Okay, so see, this is what I mean. We have the Devil and the Lovers in the same reading. That means we have a very powerful choice to make between what is healthy and what is unhealthy, what is easy and what is right, what is quick win versus long-term investment, okay? With the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So what could prompt this whole thing is you hearing from someone, maybe an ex, right? Maybe someone you used to do unhealthy things with, I don't know. And it puts you in this place of you're now realizing that, you know what, I have a choice of whether or not I engage with this person, whether or not I react or respond to this person. You're choosing, Six of Swords, the Lovers, 2 6s. House of Virgo, yeah, 2 6s. You're choosing health, harmony, balance, your peace of mind, your healthy, body, a healthy mindset and attitude. So you could be turning someone away. You could be getting some sort of closure in a situation. Okay, for those of you, I'm seeing you doing some sort of cleanse or release, whether that is physical in terms of cleansing, fasting, or energetic, where you're cleansing your space, you're cleansing the energy, you're burning incense or saging, or sound cleansing is what I'm seeing, okay? So using sound baths or wind chimes even to just kind of dispel stagnant energy around you. For others of you, there's definitely, I'm seeing like a move, a relocation happening here. A transition from something unhealthy to something healthy, unbalanced to balanced. And for others of you, there is communication, there is news, invitation, offer, something new with the Page of Cups. And that is your choice. That could be where you're looking at it with the Two of Wands we saw earlier and the Two of Pentacles. Is this my way out of this bad situation? What if I pursue this new thing, right? Maybe it's not what we expected. Maybe it's not what we were planning or hoping for necessarily. But it's like, but could I use it as a way out, though? Could this be my way out? Could this lead to something good? Could this lead to something positive? At least temporarily. I can always change. I can always choose something else. But at least to get me out of my bad situation or to get me out of the stagnant situation I've been in, right? I'm also seeing you invest money in the safety or security of something, whether it's paying for some sort of protection, whether it's online, or paying for better tires on your car. That increases your feeling of security in that car, right? I'm seeing a deposit being put down on something. If it's house, if it's for an event, if it's tickets to something, I don't know. I'm also seeing some sort of day trip or road trip or camping or going out, spending time in nature, climbing, whether it's, walking up a hill or rock climbing or climbing trees. For others of you, I'm seeing work being done on a house. For some of you, this is your family home. This is your parents' or grandparents' house, and you're working on fixing something like the roof or the walls or the windows or something to the structure of it. Again, be mindful of security. Make sure someone's holding that ladder and so on and so forth, right? Okay. I'm seeing some sort of sanctuary, going to a sanctuary, whether it's you're seeking sanctuary somewhere with friends or family, or some sort of government support or housing, or if this is like a bird sanctuary or some sort of animal sanctuary. All right, what else for Pisces today? For some of you, it could be invited and you're trying to figure out if you want to go to a wedding or someone's housewarming party. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Eight of Swords, with the Tower at the bottom of the deck. There's some sort of unexpected communication. Now, for some of you, this is going to be someone from the past, someone from the Devil era. I do see you're going to get triggered with the Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords. You're going to go all up inside your head. You will question the decisions you've made about this person. You will start questioning if you've been too harsh on this person, too unrealistic, if it's you, right? The problem was you all along. Try to catch yourself when you do that and reframe how you think of things, right? Try to look at it from a different perspective. Try to make sure that the words you're hearing in your head come from you and it's not something you were taught to believe, something that you were told over time and time again and just kind of accepted it. Okay, this is a good opportunity for assessment, Ace of Swords, for review, to get to the bottom of things, to gain clarity in a situation. For others of you, I feel like someone is asking you out, Two of Cups, inviting you somewhere. This could be a date, this could be a get-together, this could be an interview or a meeting of some sort. I do see there's something in the way. There's an obstacle with you getting there, whether, your car's in the shop and it's like, I don't know how I'm going to get there, or I don't have the money for traveling at this time, or I don't have the right clothes, or I don't know, something that it comes in completely unexpectedly and you're like, I don't know if I can make this work, right? And the message here is, where there's a will, there's a way, Pisces. Where there's a will, there's a way. So you keep telling yourself that, and I guarantee you'll come up with some sort of solution. Okay? Yeah, Four of Pentacles. You can make it work. You can figure it out. You have enough resources to work around or to work with. Okay? Whatever this invitation is. Okay? Is what I'm seeing. For some of you, I feel like you could be... This is a late night conversation, a late night phone call, late night communication. It's positive. It's very pleasant for you. It could be the early stages of a relationship, or you talking back and forth with someone who's helping you prepare for an interview or something like that, right? Be mindful of, try to get enough rest, because you can prepare all you want, but if you don't get enough sleep, you're going to forget your words. So just try to make sure you get enough rest with this energy as well. I do see an agreement happening here where it's a case of us against the world, or I'm only going to trust you, you're only going to trust me. So there could be a situation where, again, with the Devil, there's gossip, there's rumor, there's people trying to manipulate, there's people trying to cause, I hear dissension, or, spread the wrong information or something like that, right? Or to get people at each other. And I'm seeing a conversation, a sit down with someone to clear the air, to get to the bottom of things, and an agreement of, I'm just going to trust you, you're just going to trust me. Anything else we hear, we're just going to treat as rumors or gossip or maliciousness, because that's what it is, okay? So that's pretty cool, because that is leading to the solidifying of a partnership, the solidifying of a relationship. And this could be siblings, this could be friends, this could be partners. Someone's ex could be trying to cause trouble for your current relationship at this time. So maybe that's how, you get to, let's sit down, agree some things, trust each other, and move on. For some of you, okay, it's funny, but I see someone falling out of bed. So I don't know if it's a child or an adult. I don't know, but someone could be falling out of bed at this time. You could also have some sort of unexpected visitor that you have to host overnight. So someone's going to be sleeping on your couch with this energy. I'm also seeing a friend or sibling or partner giving you something. It's something you've never thought of trying before, and it may have to do with migraines, anxiety, insomnia, maybe even ADHD, that kind of thing. I'm not a medical professional. I'm just telling you what I'm getting. And someone you know, someone you care about, is offering you something. Obviously, trust your doctors, trust your medical professionals. Make sure you trust the people you talk to, and so on and so forth. But I feel like this is someone who's giving you, hey, you should try this. It worked for me. Again, just be mindful. Don't like powerful drugs or anything like that. You don't know how you're gonna, or don't take someone else's treatment, right? If they were prescribed something, I don't know. Be careful. But I'm seeing this more as like a tea or something natural, or it could just be them giving you a paracetamol, right? And maybe that's not something you've taken before. I mean, I don't know, but if someone's giving you something to take, something to try, something to drink, that you've never considered before, and I feel like it will open your eyes. It will show you. Maybe it's a case of they're giving you a natural treatment where before you've been taking traditional medicine, right? And maybe that traditional medicine has side effects for you. When the natural treatment that they're giving you over here, it does the same thing, but you don't get the side effects. And you're like, oh, wow, oh my God, this is a much healthier way of managing whatever's going on, right? Whereas with the devil here, it's a case of, well, I take this tablet for this, but it gives me these side effects, and then I have to take these tablets for this, but then these gives me these side, do you know what I'm saying? And again, I'm not promoting or supporting natural medicine over traditional, or use what works best for you in your situation. Sometimes it might be natural medicine, other times it might be conventional medicine. Use your own discernment and trust your professionals as well. But just as an example. I see someone facilitating a sit down that leads to peace and harmony. We have the Eight of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Very nice. So we have wish fulfillment. And again, after you turn your back on something or someone and you're completely done, emotionally, there's nothing there. Wish fulfillment. Finding what it is that you were really looking for and really hoping to find, okay? If it's person, if it's job, if it's house, if it's friendship, if it's community, whatever it is, right? There's a wish fulfillment here. There's a yes answer. And the Hermit. Virgo energy again. So yes answers and approvals in terms of anything legal, anything professional where you have to talk to an expert. This could be an advisor, a guide, a teacher, a mentor. Could be spirit guide as well, showing you the way today. So pay attention to signs, or just pay attention to the guidance that you're receiving. It's very trustworthy. This is someone who is either older or just very experienced, an old soul. Okay. There could be a reunion with someone that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. It's going to make you very happy. We have the Knight of Wands. So job change, relocation, travel. Again, excitement, passion, something different, something new. Short distance travel, unexpected trip. Could also be some sort of delivery coming to you. Seven of Cups. Making plans for a trip or preparing for a trip with this energy. Speaking to someone online at a distance, making plans to travel. Could be some sort of video call as well with someone to discuss plans. For some of you, I'm seeing like a game night being planned, or that's what's happening. People are coming to yours for game night, or you're going someone for game night with this energy. Someone wants to talk to you about some sort of plan or options that they have for you. They have an initiative. We should do this. We should go there. Again, I'm seeing you're going to have to Someone's going to be sleeping on your couch or your spare room. And we have Justice here. Libra energy. This is truth, clarity, victory. Paperwork being delivered to you as well. Or making a decision. Maybe that's where you're traveling to a specialist, traveling to an expert to discuss your options and then making the best decision for you. If it's in terms of job, opportunity, or change, or handling a situation at work. If it's mortgage, if it's investments, if it's medical stuff, I don't know, okay? Queen of Swords, and making a decision. It involves cutting something out, cutting something off, signing a new contract, adjusting terms and conditions. Definitely seeing some sort of legal victory here, because the Queen of Swords sometimes comes up as the lesser energy of justice, okay? It could also be a case of if you were testing, trialing something, you're making it official. You're going, yeah, fully committed to this now. Yeah, go ahead. Something temporary could be made permanent. Something that was supposed to be short-term could be now made long-term, however that resonates, okay? Talking of the future of something, planning the future of something, that could also be, again, terms, conditions, expectations before you sign on the dotted line, okay? But whatever this is, it's a really cool day, Pisces. All right, I'll put these back and draw more cards. We have step into the spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. Someone could be coming to you for advice. You could be that hermit in someone's life. You could be guiding someone, mentoring someone, teaching them, showing them the way, sharing your knowledge. And it could be that opens up, again, right? Something you haven't considered, something that someone does, offers you, or suggests to you that you haven't considered, makes you think, you know what, could I do this for a living? That's a much better way of making money. That would be more pleasant for me, fun, comfortable. Could I make that work? And then you're going to see a specialist, or you're talking to someone who is doing what it is you're considering doing, right? How did you do that? Could I make that work? What would I need to make that happen? And then making a decision to make the switch from working for someone else to working for yourself. Do you see what I'm saying? That could be how the energy is coming together. And we have 22, open your heart. No one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others, and let love heal this situation. So definitely seeing this Two of Cups here with the Lovers. Now again, I don't know. People hear different things in the readings that I do, and that's fine. That's on them. But just to be clear, I'm not telling anyone to get back with a crazy ex or an unhealthy friendship or an unhealthy situation. That is not what I'm saying. That's the opposite of what I'm saying, okay? But you do you. You make your own decisions. Take responsibility for the things you hear and the things you act on. And that's all I'm saying. No judgment. But don't put words in my mouth. What's going on here is some sort of friendship or one-to-one dynamic, or between you and a sibling, you and a family member, you and a coworker, even you and a manager. It's more like a personal relationship, okay? It could be romantic if you had a tiff with someone, or a misunderstanding, or whatever. But it's not the abusive situation. It's not the toxic situation, okay? And I don't say that word often or lightly. There is peace that can happen here through forgiveness. There is a conversation that is facilitated, like we've seen in the cards, okay, where you can sit down, clear the air with someone, and start fresh in a more balanced way, maybe this time expressing some different terms and conditions and expectations and making different agreements, okay? And again, there's some sort of making agreements here as well, and closing a gap, closing a distance between you and someone that, you do care for each other, you have been missing each other. You did have a good relationship up to a point, and you can now turn that around, forgive, and move forward together. For others of you, you may hear from an unhealthy person, whether that's mentally, emotionally, they have addictions, they got a lot going on. They may try to come into your life. They may try to come back into your life. And here, that message is trust your own discernment. Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords. You know everything you need to know about this person and this situation. Okay? And this is your opportunity to be done with that situation. If you choose to prolong it, it will prolong. Remember, whatever it is you choose today, whatever it is you start today, it will keep going, including something unhealthy. So just to be clear, Wheel of Fortune is change, for better or for worse. But it is your opportunity. If this is something you've been trying to distance yourself from, if this is something you've been trying to finally close that door and nail it shut, today will be your opportunity, okay? Whether that means you have a conversation with the person, you tell them what's up, or it means you ignore them, where if in the past you always got back to them, you always try to reason with them, whatever. This time you're trying a different approach that speaks clearly, right? I'm going to ignore you. I'm going to block you. I'm going to get a protective order. I'm going to get, change my number, whatever it is, right? It's a statement that will continue, and you can finally close that door. I do see you kicking someone out, whether it's of your life, of your home, because they're bringing some sort of unhealthiness, okay, if that's a word, to the situation. Whether they're trying to tempt people with drugs, alcohol, where everyone's trying to be good, or they're bringing lies, rumors, gossip, trying to like bring, that kind of energy, and you're going, listen, you don't belong here. It's best you leave. Whether they're just causing arguments or just getting people to fight, or, trying to just be too much to get reactions and attention out of people. Whatever it is, you're calling it out, and I'm seeing you kicking someone out, asking someone to leave, telling someone you're no longer welcome here. And that is going to be a very strong boundary, and it's going to end that cycle in your life with that person. Hold on. Another card flew out, and we have it's almost over. Wow. 16. Your current challenges will soon be resolved, and you will be able to look to the future with a smile. There you go. What we've been saying. And change is coming. Number 7. I'm here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities and healthy opportunities. All right, so Pisces, that's what I'm seeing today. Let me know how you resonate with the messages. If you do, I hope they help you have a wonderful day and a wonderful time ahead with all these major arcanas. This energy is going to go on for a while, but I hope this helps you. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, for subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.